Tensions escalate. Iran fires missiles at U.S. base in Qatar. No casualties reported. A high-stakes standoff unfolded on Monday as Iran launched a series of missiles targeting the American military's Udeid Air Base in Qatar. The attack was widely viewed as a direct response to the recent U.S. strike on Iranian nuclear facilities over the weekend. Fortunately, there were no casualties. In a rare moment of forewarning, both Qatari officials and the U.S. administration were informed of the incoming attack in advance. This early notice allowed defenses to kick into gear, and Qatari air systems successfully intercepted 14 missiles before they could cause any serious damage. Only one missile made it through, striking a building near the base. However, it caused no injuries and left the military infrastructure untouched, according to defense sources. Strategic tensions and political signals. President Trump addressed the incident just hours later, downplaying the severity of the attack. He thanked Iran for the advance warning and labeled the strike as very weak. Still, he reminded the world that any further aggression would be met with overwhelming force, an echo of his earlier warning following the American assault on Iran's nuclear sites. Despite the fiery rhetoric, a shift in tone may be on the horizon. A senior White House official hinted that the U.S. is looking to cool down tensions. "We're aiming for a diplomatic resolution, not more war," the official said, adding that the president would soon be speaking with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to emphasize that stance. Iran's message, retaliation without escalation? Iran, meanwhile, sent mixed signals. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei posted an image of a burning U.S. flag on X, defiantly stating, "We will not surrender to aggression." However, Iran's National Security Council issued a more calculated message, explaining that the number of missiles fired matched the number of bombs used by the U.S. during Saturday's operation, suggesting a symbolic act rather than an attempt to escalate the conflict. Iran emphasized that its attack avoided residential areas and posed no threat to the people of Qatar. "This was a direct strike on the U.S. military presence, not our Qatari neighbors," read an official statement. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps went further, branding the base as the U.S.'s largest strategic asset in the region and warning that Iran would never tolerate threats to its sovereignty. Qatar's role. Caught in the middle, calling for peace. Qatar quickly responded to the missile strike, confirming its defenses had neutralized the threat and that no injuries occurred. As a frequent mediator in Middle East conflicts, Qatar also condemned the Iranian attack and urged all parties to return to dialogue and diplomacy. Within hours, Qatar had reopened its airspace, which had been briefly shut down for security reasons. The U.S. Embassy in Doha also lifted its shelter-in-place advisory, confirming it would resume full services the following day.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.